Welcome back, my dear yogis, or if you are new to my channel, my name is Petra. So today I have nice 30-minute yoga session ready for you to stretch the whole body. We will be doing lots of great poses to open up our hips, to stretch hamstrings and get an overall nice and whole body stretch. So let's begin in a child's pose. Go ahead and sit back on your heels, bring your big toes to touch, and open your knees as wide as your yoga mat. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start walking your hands out in front of you, releasing your forehead gently on the mat into our extended child's pose. And take a moment here to settle in. Feel free to adjust your knees. You can bring your knees closer in together if this feels too intense. Maybe bending your elbows will help you to relax the shoulders. So adjusting this pose, so making sure you feel comfortable and you can relax your whole body. And once you feel comfortable, slowly start bringing your full awareness to your breath. So let's take a deep breath in. And slow and full exhale out. Nice. And you can keep your arms extended out in front of you, or feel free to add prayer hands overhead. Your palms are together and thumbs resting on the back of the neck. Try to relax your neck, your shoulders. Relax your face muscles, letting go of any tension. And once you're ready, re-extend your arms back out in front of you and start walking your hands over to the right as far as you can to open through the left side of the body. Feel free to plant left hand on top of your right. Relax your hips towards the heels and keep breathing slowly and deeply. Let's take a one more breath here. And you can return back to center and switching sides. So walk your hands as far over to the left as you comfortably can, releasing your forehead on the floor or just hovering your head above the floor here. Breathing into the right side of the body to open up, relax your hips towards the heels. And about 3 slow, full breaths here. Once you are ready, you can go ahead, walk your hands back out in front of you, lengthen the spine, and then you can slowly start rocking your forehead side to side, massaging your third eye chakra. And start wiggling your hips, so shifting your hips side to side. Nice. You can start slowly lifting your torso back up, so walking your hands towards the knees and sitting on your heels. Go ahead, feel free to add a toe stretch, so you can tuck your toes under. So finding nice long spine, relax the shoulders down from the ears. Lift up through the chest and stretch your arms up overhead. Soften the shoulders down from the ears. And let's bend your right elbow and with your left hand gently press onto your arm to open up through your arm, through your shoulder and your armpit. So gently pressing onto your elbow to stretch. And once you're ready, switching arms. So bending your left elbow, gently press onto your elbow to intensify the stretch. And you can release. Relax your arms back by your sides. Feel free to untuck your toes. Bring your right arm across the chest to stretch through the shoulder. You can gently pull onto your arm. And we will switch arms once you are ready. So left arm across your body, holding your shoulder with your opposite arm and gently pulling onto your arm. And just relax your arms back down. You can shake out your wrists. Interlace your fingers and start drawing circles or little waves with your wrist, just to warm up our wrist for a moment. And you can press your palms away from the body to stretch a little bit more, so you're straightening your arm as you push your palms forward. Extend your arms up overhead, palms facing up towards the ceiling to stretch through the side body. And you can add a ladder stretch, so tilt your torso over to the right, keep your left shoulder open. Back to center as you breathe in, and as you exhale, stretch over to the left. Return back to center, take an inhale, and as you exhale, circle your arms back down. Go ahead and come to tabletop position, all fours. Inhaling into your cow. Exhale, cat. And again, inhale, lift those sit bones open through the chest. Exhale, rounding through the spine, relax your head. Inhale your cow, lift up through the heart center. Exhale, stretching the back body, cat. Nice. Bring your spine back to neutral tabletop. Now let's lift your right leg up at your hip level, point your toes and pull your low belly in and up towards the spine, so engaging your abdominal muscles. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, pull your knee in and up towards your tricep. Re-extend as you breathe in, and as you exhale, knee to elbow. And again, you can repeat 3 more times. So you can choose your pace, engaging your core as you move your knee towards your elbow. And let's switch legs. Extend your left leg behind, bringing your hips in line, left hip in line with your right. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, pulling your knee in and up towards your tricep. And again, re-extend as you breathe in. Exhale, knee to elbow. Go ahead and repeat 3 more times, your pace. And you can release back to tabletop position. You can start circling your hips, so first clockwise, so slowly shifting your hips to one side and back towards the heels and towards the other side. So big circles through our hips. And you can go ahead, reverse. Let's take one more big circle. Nice. And let's prepare for our first downward facing dog. Walking your hands out in front of you, tuck your toes under, press your thumbs and index fingers to the floor to lift up into our first down dog. Go ahead, bend your right knee, straighten your left leg, and switch legs. Left knee bend, straightening your right leg. And let's repeat one more time. Right knee bend, stretch your left leg, and switch. Left knee bend, right leg straight. And let's find stillness, so grounding through both heels. As you breathe in, lift your right leg up into three-legged dog. And as you exhale, start opening those hips nice and wide into scorpion. Back to three-legged dog, re-extending your leg. And as you exhale, low lunge. Come up to your fingertips and rise up into high lunge, crescent lunge. Square and level your hips forward and check your front knee so it's tucked right above the ankle. Extending your arms overhead, lift up from the pelvis. Take an inhale here. And as you breathe out, start opening your torso into warrior two. So you're spinning your left heel down, adjusting your feet heel to heel or heel to arch, and stacking your shoulders right above the hips. As you breathe in, reverse peaceful warrior. And as you exhale, triangle pose, straighten your front leg and tic-tac your arms 6 and 12. Inhale, coming back, peaceful warrior, so rebending your front knee. Exhale, extended side angle. Nice. Inhale, coming to star pose. Reach your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, goddess pose. First, lengthen the spine, loop your shoulder blades down to gather your back. And go ahead and rest your hands on your thighs to get a stretch through your shoulders. So dropping your right shoulder across your body and left shoulder across. And you can repeat one more time. Nice. Let's settle into your hips, side body stretch, circle your arm up and over, and switching sides. Left arm reaches up and over. Prayer hands, goddess pose. Let's hold it here. Option to lift your heels to work your calves. And you can release back to star pose, turning your toes, coming back into warrior two. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, step to plank position. Drop your knees on the mat, lower down on your belly. Inhale into your cobra. And as you exhale, child's pose. So go ahead, take a moment here to rest, allowing your breath to slow down, allowing your shoulders and your chest to melt down towards the floor. Continue breathing slowly and deeply, so still focusing on your breath. And once you're ready, let's return back into downward facing dog so we can switch sides. So before we do so, you can walk it out again, bending one knee at a time. Nice. Finding stillness, so push both heels towards the floor and start lifting your left leg up, three-legged dog. Open your hips, scorpion on this side, pulling your left heel towards the glute. Re-extend your left leg and you can swing your left foot between your hands, low lunge, fingertips on the mat. So you're lifting, opening through the chest and rising up, high lunge. Level your hips forward, lift up through the chest, reaching through your fingertips up towards the ceiling. And opening as you breathe out, warrior two, left knee bent above the ankle, turning your torso towards the long side of the mat. Inhale, peaceful warrior, circle your left arm up and overhead. Exhale, triangle pose. Coming back, peaceful warrior, rebend your front knee. Exhale, extended side angle. Very nice. Coming back, star pose, so turning your toes slightly in. And as you exhale, Skandasana to the left, bend your left knee, straighten your right leg as you send your hips back. Inhale back to center, rise up. Exhale, Skandasana to the right. Rise back up into star pose, adding goddess pose again, and this time eagle arm. So left arm underneath your right, elbows in line with the shoulders. Rise back up, star, and right arm threading underneath your left, eagle, arms on the right. Squeezing your arms firmly together to get a stretch through the shoulders. Coming back into star pose. Turning onto your toes, opening warrior two, and release, plant your hands, step back to plank position, and lower down onto your belly. Breathing in, lift your chest forward and up into cobra, and as you exhale, child's pose. So again, couple slow and deep breaths here. Nice, let's take a one more deep breath in. And slow and full exhale out. And you can walk your hands back towards the knees, sitting on your heels. Bring your knees together and shift your hips onto one side so you can extend your legs out long in front of you. You will do seated forward fold with one knee bend. So let's first bend your left knee, pull your left heel in. Activate the muscles in your right leg, flexing your right foot, stretching your arms overhead to lengthen the spine. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, hinging at your hips, so keeping your spine nice and long, folding your torso forward and down. Great stretch for your calf, your hamstring, and also your opening through your left hip flexor. So try to relax your face muscles here, your neck, and try to keep your spine long. So you're not rounding through your shoulders, your upper back. And you can release. We will add on a seated twist, so crossing your legs and twisting your torso open to the left, hooking your right elbow outside of your thigh. And take about 3 slow and deep breaths. Now let's release your torso back to center and pull your heel towards your outer hip. Half shoelace pose. So let's interlace your fingers, place your hands behind your head, extend your thumbs to support the neck. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean your torso forward towards the knee, keeping your spine long. And let's repeat. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, leaning forward. So great stretch for your hips. Let's repeat one more time. Great. You can release for seated figure 4 or seated pigeon pose. So bringing your ankle on top of your thigh, pushing your bent knee away from the body to open through your hip flexor. Placing your hands behind your body. So keeping your left foot flexed to protect your knee. So not rounding through your shoulders, lifting up through the chest. And you can release, re-extend both legs out, shake your legs out. Switching legs, so straightening your left leg out, right knee bend, hips and chest towards the extended leg. Take an inhale, sitting nice and tall, extending your arms up. And as you exhale again, try to keep your spine nice and long as you lean your torso forward and down. So wherever your hands can land, maybe if you can reach for your toes, if not, that's okay. Just rest your hands maybe on your shin or on your thigh. So again, make sure you're not rounding through the shoulders, your upper back. So lifting up through the chest as you fold your torso towards your extended leg. And slowly release. And let's cross your right leg over your left. Seated twist. Take an inhale, extending, lengthening through the spine. And as you exhale, hooking your left elbow outside of the thigh, gently pressing your right shoulder back into the twist. Finding slow, full breaths here. Slowly release, pulling your heel towards the hip. Stacking your knees, half shoelace pose. So keeping your left leg active, like keep your left foot flexed. And then placing your hands again behind your head to keep the back of the neck long. Inhale, and as you exhale, lean your torso towards your knee. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, leaning forward. And again, inhale. Exhale, leaning towards the thigh. Nice. Release. Let's bend your left knee and crossing your legs into figure 4. Pushing this time your right knee away from the body to get a good stretch through your hips. Nice. Let's extend your legs, shake your legs out. And let's open your legs into wide-legged seated stretch, as wide as it feels comfortable. Try to keep your legs active again by flexing your feet and pressing your calves and your heels to the floor. Hands behind your head again, so we want to keep our spine nice and long. Take an inhale here. Exhale, stretch. So leaning your torso again forward and down as far as you comfortably can. Don't overdo it. Rising back up, breathing in, and exhale into your stretch. Nice. Lift slowly back up. Exhaling, stretching forward and down. So keep it going. Nice. And let's repeat one more time. And let's really circle your arms back down. Bring your legs back together. Shake it out. Let's do Baddha Konasana, the soles of your feet together. Drop your knees out, holding your feet. And again, your spine nice and long, shoulders down from the ears. Lift up as you breathe in, and as you exhale, forward fold. Lift back up, inhale, exhale, fold. Let's repeat one more time. Take a nice full breath in, and exhale, fold. Nice. Rising your torso back up. Let's bring your knees together and go ahead and lie down on your back. You will do a few more poses on the back before we end our session. So let's extend your left leg long, bend your right knee and start pulling your right knee towards the body. So again, opening through your right hip flexor. Try to keep your neck muscles and your shoulders relaxed. So keep pulling your knee closer towards the body. Nice. Let's open your right arm out to the side and with your left hand guide your knee across your body into our spinal twist. So you're stacking your hips and turning your chest up towards the ceiling. Try to relax through your right shoulder, your right arm. Let's take a one more slow and deep breath in and exhale. You can go ahead, return, and let's bend your right knee again. Last big squeeze towards the belly. Maybe this time if you'd like to lift your head, forehead towards the knee. And you can release and we will switch legs. So bending your left knee to pull your knee in and right leg extended on the mat. So again, keep pulling, squeezing that knee as close towards the body as you can to open through the left hip flexor. Finding spinal twist once you are ready. So opening your left arm out to the side so you can relax your shoulders and guiding your knee across your body over to the right. Well done. Let's take a one more breath together. Inhale. And slow and full exhale. And slowly guide your knee back up. Clasping your hands again around that knee to pull your left knee again towards the body. Option this time, maybe if you'd like to lift your head to stretch the back of the neck. So keep squeezing that knee in. Nice. And you can release the hold of your knee. Extend both legs out long. Shake your legs out. And once you're ready, let's prepare our feet for bridge pose. So your feet parallel and about hip width apart. Start lifting your pelvis as high as you comfortably can, drawing your shoulder blades down and together your back. Maybe clasping your hands together, you can take a bind. So great stretch opening the front line of your body, the chest, belly, hips. So feel free to gently squeeze the glutes to support your lower back. Beautiful. Let's take one more breath in to lift your pelvis 1 inch higher. And as you breathe out, really slowly bring your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, back on the mat. Let's open your feet wide, bring your knees together, place your hands on your belly, and take a couple of slow and deep breaths to rest, relax your whole body. And a moment to give thanks to yourself for finding time for your well-being, for your yoga practice. Wherever you are ready, you can bring your knees back in, so pulling your knees towards the belly. And you can rock yourself up to a seat, Sukhasana. So cross your legs, easy pose, so we can end our practice. And go ahead, palms together, Anjali Mudra. Start rubbing your hands firmly together, creating heat and prana. So keep rubbing your hands until your palms feels warm, a little bit faster. And then once you're ready, placing your hands on your eyes, feeling the energy running through the body. Slowly release, place your hands at your heart, your Anjali Mudra. Thank you everyone for joining me. If you enjoyed this practice, please leave a comment, give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. Thank you, and I will be practicing with you again soon. Namaste.